There he is.
Yo.
What up? There it is. There's Silent Rob.
Shit. It's Silent Rob.
What's up, guys?
We're just hanging, bullshitting. We're reading a weird fucking fan fiction, erotic fan fiction.
Oh, did Archfiend write it?
No, it's just random people who basically we're looking up. It's come to the point where we're looking up King of the Hill erotic fan fiction.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Although doing the arts would be a good idea.
They recommended that.
That's hilarious.
The emos come to Arlen. Peggy was fixing dinner one evening, and Hank was outside with his bunnies. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I can't listen to that. It's just going to disturb me too much.
What? I want to hear. No.
Pokemon is one thing. King of the Hill is something else.
No, it's no different.
Yeah, if Hank starts fucking Bobby, then what? Then what? Then you're scarred for life. Exactly.
Scarred for life. I have masturbation material in my head for life.
Wow, we shot up to 91 viewers thanks to Silent Rob.
Yeah, Silent Rob put us over the 90 limit.
It just keeps going.
Anywhere Silent Rob goes, two people go with him. Just these two fans that don't leave him alone.
Yeah, I think the term infamy pretty much applies to me pretty well.
Join the club.
Because I joined the club.
Shut up, Grant.
Not the
I just can't.
No, Crane.
It's a members only club, Grant. You're not. You'll never make that cut.
But you never understand. I need to have sex. I need to have it now.
There you have it, people. Armake21 and Silent Rob together again at last.
I keep trying to say we don't hate each other, and people just do not
Maybe
listen.
we can get
But this is
Israel and
terrible. I'm the
Palestine
only
episode
person in
too.
this room that hasn't had sex. It's bad.
Oh, for Christ's
Let's get
Oh
North-
God, the real Invisible Crane. Yes.
No, no.
Oh,
Come on, Grant.
shit on a fucking beat up.
Oh my God, if he answers the phone, dude, that'll be it, man. That'll be the ultimate clusterfuck of a phone call.
My parents would let. Oh.
Andrew
He's not-
Miller Gamer.
There's no fucking way he's picking up that phone. You know that. His parents will beat him to death if he answers a Skype call at this point in time.
He'll go down.
Thing of
Mark, they're gonna take away his welfare check.
Takes those wounds like badges of honor.
No, they're going to take away his Xbox 360, and then he's going to kill himself.
No.
But I lost weight. They can't take that away from me.
Hold on, I'm gonna find the audio where Crane is talking about how he went to go look for a hooker one night.
Oh, you still have that?
Yeah.
What's your name? Jasmine?
It was Fraser.
Frazier. Frazier.
You still there, Rob?
What's that?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's you guys. It's mostly internal stuff here. You might not know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, we know that Crane is fat, so
long
everyone
story
knows
short, we
that.
hate a guy named Judah Konzo, aka Joel Holmes, or Bastard Gamer, and we hate this other fucking.
Well, it's funny because Silent Rob actually had a run-in with Judah Konzo not too long ago.
Really?
Was that the guy that fucking?
Judah Khan's so big and fat, everyone has a
Yeah,
run-in
because
with
Judah
different
Konzo made a video where he's like petting his cat, giving it a $5 bill.
Yeah, and the motherfucker names his cat after a Phantasy Star character, and then he's gonna try to make fun of me.
Yeah, and the thing is, Rob, he didn't know you were back, and then someone said like, "Dude, you're gonna attract like all of Rob's audience. You're gonna like hate mail." It's like I'm expecting.
Yeah, all he did was attract Rob himself.
I'm not even sure how I found that video. I think somebody linked it to me, but I'm not 100% sure.
Once again, welcome to the club.
Yeah, I'm sure you know all about haters and shit, man. I remember talking to you in the past, and you warned me about that shit even before I started getting them.
Andrew, did you find the recording?
I'm still looking.
Do the one where he cries after we want to take away his welfare.
No, that would make us. Would that make us monsters? No, because if we put it in the proper context.
Oh yeah, we're monsters for him leeching off the government.
Why would you be monsters? I'm the one who throws out the welfare line. It's the infamous breakdown moment where Crane actually screamed or cried or something.
He cried several times.
But the response was so crazy at the point I was like, did somebody just do that for fun? And then everybody's like, no, that was him. And I was like, oh shit. That was my one triumphant moment right there. Everything else has been downhill ever since.
Oh, dude, tell me about it, man. Action 52, that's my fucking one thing. That's what's going to be on my gravestone. After I'm dead, that's it, dude. That's what I'm remembered by.
And just a list of all the games. It's going to be the longest gravestone ever.
Mine took 2 fucking years. It's like 2 hours or some shit, and people still were not happy with it. And they were like, no, it needs to be this massive epic thing. I'm like, well, what do you want me to do with a video game review?
You should do more with the chicken the movie.
Hey, Armake, when's the next Context Sensitive coming out?
Never. Nothing's ever coming out. I'm done.
Yeah, right.
No, Armake, you're
So
never done.
So did you close your page? Like I noticed that it was closed,
Yeah.
but I didn't know if you had like a backup one.
No, it's closed. I'm done. That's it.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm finished. I've had enough of it. I'm going to move on to doing better things. I know I could do better things with my time than that shit. Because it's
Like
just,
talking to us.
it's like, well, this is interesting. This is different.
Worse,
This isn't exactly sitting in front of a TV.
A lot worse.
It's something.
I mean, I've said it in the past, dude, but you really are the person that got me into making videos.
Believe me, I appreciate all the fans.
I'm on the same boat. There's 2 people that inspired me making videos. Armake and Hitler.
I just can't do it anymore. It's like, I don't have, you know what it is? I just don't have the ambition to do it. Like, I can't bring myself to do it anymore.
Whatever that other Asalieri says, no, I'm...
Yeah, if I were
I like
influenced
how
by
that this one guy put an I in his name.
Stan, if I were influenced by Judah Kanzo.
I was influenced to have a bad diet by Judah Kanzo.
I'm sorry.
Poor dieting habits.
Eating Big Macs all day.
Judah Kanzo influenced gravity
This
to
is what your cock would look like if you fucked a Japanese chick.
Did you really write that?
Yeah.
No, he said it.
It's a difference.
He said, yeah.
Yeah, he said it. He typed it, rather.
So I'm guessing, like, you know, everybody is constantly harassing me about, you know, Action 52 and how none of my shit's ever going to be as good as my second part of my Action 52. Your video is probably what the Total Recall is what everybody probably remembers you for the most.
No, they remember me for fucking Quattro.
Quattro, yes, I remember that one.
Quattro. Nobody knows what the fuck Quattro is.
It's a number in
It's
Spanish.
the number 4.
Quattro.
Shut up, Grant.
No, I will never shut up. I will lose more weight, but I will never shut up.
Quattro and probably the Ring review was another one.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
A lot of the stuff that I really should just did LPs of is what people remember me most for, like the long ass videos. The shorter ones, not so much.
Well, that's the thing, you
What
know,
the
like
hell are you
people,
talking
people
about?
would
Thomas
people would
179.
bitch, like,
They're reminiscing about the good old days.
well, see, people would like bitch about like your videos, Armake, but they'd like bitch to me like it has anything to do with me, and they're always like, "Oh, I wish Armake would make, you know, do like the old games like he used to do and shit." I'm like, you know, like people don't want to always do the same shit, you know, constantly. You know, that's like what I do on my page. I'm always trying to do new shit, and nobody wants that.
They don't fucking get it. They don't want it. They want the old shit. They want you to be a zombie and produce the same crap over and over again, much like Chris Bores and Spoony One and other people.
Oh yeah,
who
oh, man,
Angry Joe.
fucking started on Spoony.
What the fuck happened, man? He was doing great, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like one day I went to Spoony's channel, and all of a sudden he just fucking sucked. It's just like, what the fuck happened?
He's got an ego.
I noticed it. Yeah, but I noticed it back when he did that fucking, when he was doing reviews like blog style. That was when I saw like this. There was sort of a sort of heavily pretentious edge to it, where it was like, yeah, believe everything I'm telling you without showing you a single hint of, you know, proof that I was even doing it. I played this game, whatever, saw this movie, etc. There's nothing there. There's no proof whatsoever.
Yeah,
You're just
exactly.
going on random shit.
Exactly. Because he was, you know, he was like one of the OGs. Like I remember, like back in the day, it was me, it was you, Spoony. There was like Helsing.
Sinatra.
AVGN.
I don't have an ego. What's this shit about me having an ego?
But everybody has an ego. It's life, don't you?
DSchlasser was another one of the original guys.
Yeah.
Right. You all lie. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I have an ego? Okay. I guess I got an ego now.
He's got some.
You said you have an ego. You know, ego waffles.
Oh, an ego. Oh, yeah.
Let go my ego. The assay is better than McDonald's. Wow.
It's got to be all that McDonald's I'm eating.
The Burger King.
These guys have
I have
Negroes.
Negroes. Oh, God.
He has a Negro.
I tell you what though, Armake, man, it is pretty hard to let it go, man. Like when I got my shit suspended, I pretty much said fuck it. I wasn't gonna come back, but You know, once you get it to where, you know, you can have all these different opinions and people watching your shit and stuff, it's just
once you can charge $5 to people, you know.
There you go, exactly.
That's when you become big, right?
The thing was, I mean, the first account was cool and all, and I got closed, and for stupid reasons that I've explained a million times at this point. But the second account, when that got suspended, I think that was kind of what killed it for me, sort of, because I did nothing to have that happen. That was a complete crock of shit. And that was, the second account was terminated for grounds that I was using footage from a movie, and I claimed ownership of it because I was pretending to be Uwe Boll, when his name's not even Uwe Boll.
Yeah.
And it was also terminated on the grounds that asshole and his friends had flagged my videos like fucking a million times, Sizzler or whatever the hell his name was, because he was a vengeful little prick, let me tell you. Him and the other trolls had basically flagged the shit so much, so endlessly, and said things like, I sent them messages like they were pedophiles, like they were this, they were that, I was going to go to their house and kill them, and and YouTube actually showed me the fucking messages, and they claimed this is me. I'm like, my name isn't even spelled right. And they would listen to me, and that was like it. I was like, I'm fucking tired of this.
Well, I came back to it. That's what never made any sense to me, man, is like, why people fucking hated you so much. I never understood like what you did to get everybody like I can see like why I get under
room. Yeah, but it was, you know how it goes. Backroom bullshit. You said one thing to one person, you told them something private, and they leaked it to 50 million people like Guru Larry. I don't know if you heard about him, but he turned out to be a fucking troll extraordinaire, might I add.
That's so funny. I'm actually talking to him right now on text chat.
Get him in here.
Get him in here. He knows exactly.
Get him in here.
He knows exactly.
Get everybody in here.
About.
Wait, hold on. Let's invite him. Hold on. Let me see if I can get.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. Hells yeah. Let's get all that dirty laundry out in the air.
Oh yes. This is turning to a real show. And you guys wanted to do that stupid fucking fan fiction where you had to write.
Okay, first, before we get Larry in here, tell me what's up with Larry.
Basically, as a big
Go to Encyclopedia Dramatica and look at that guy with the glasses page, and you will see that they figured out that he was ousting under like 5 or 6 different usernames on Encyclopedia Dramatica, and he contributed a lot of the information to the original.
He was basically selling people out as he was writing for them.
Yeah,
oh my
pretty much.
God.
It's pretty fucked up when you think. I mean, he wants to do it, and he can knock himself out, but I really don't trust the guy.
Okay, let's get him in here.
Don't forget about how he whines about his games being destroyed in a fucking shed.
That was stupidity of the highest class.
That was pretty sad.
It was the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time.
I
lost games in a flood. I mean, that was my basement fucking flooded, not a shack. I wouldn't leave my shit.
Fucking cannibals.
Hey, Armake. This one imposter, Asalieri, is saying that you removed all the videos yourself.
What videos? When?
What videos?
I don't know.
This isn't even Armake.
His channel. The videos went with the channel. What's he talking about?
Hey, Blue Asalieri, elaborate.
What does it mean?
Why is somebody?
This isn't even Armake. This is an imposter of Armake.
Yeah, the green one is me.
David.
I'm an imposter. Shit. No, but really, what spawned the whole bullshit, Rob, was the whole thing with the donations, and people thought I made millions and millions of dollars. Take my word for it, I didn't.
Oh, dude,
this hit me.
When I tried to send,
I'm the guy that misspelled my own word.
When I tried to send a good chunk of it back, people got offended, and then they thought I was being egotistical and a prick, and that's where it kind of spawned from.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, your story is really close to mine, man. It really is.
I'm not.
That's it.
No, it is me. I'm the green one, damn it.
I don't have 1 million games. What are you fucking kidding me? I'd be buried. It'd be like that movie where that guy gets crushed to death by his own writing. What was that fucking movie called? I can't remember.
Schindler's List.
Yeah, I'm every color in there.
Okay. I don't use Skype very often. How do I invite someone into this room that we're in right now?
That's the same problem I had with inviting you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why can't you guys just drag him in? That's how I do it.
Is that okay? I'll try that.
I'm not going to say much, mind you, because I don't really want to talk to him.
I'm standing up.
I'll talk for you. You just write what you want to say, and I'll speak. You can speak through me.
But, I mean, seriously, if it's bullshit, then, prove it. I also don't like the fact that if anybody on that guy with the glasses or otherwise makes a forum post about this, it's instantly removed, like the plague. Just gone, immediately dead in the water. That whole sort of systematic bothers me because when I've seen that in the past when it happened with me, and that usually meant somebody was covering for somebody else, which they shouldn't do. If you fucked up, you fucked up.
Yeah.
No, Mel, you fucked up.
If you listen, if you fuck up, you fuck up. I fucked up. I came off like an asshole.
What are you gonna do, Tony? You gonna shoot a cop? Who said you ever was one?
Banned from.
Did you get him in here yet, man?
No, I'm trying to drag his name, but it's not working.
I think I actually do have him in contacts.
Okay.
I'm actually friends with him, and I don't even have him in my contacts. And you don't like him, and you have him in your contacts.
I don't have him in my... No, we were good friends, dude. We were playing fucking Halo Reach not too long ago on Xbox Live, and everything was cool.
So how did you have a falling out then?
And all of us, we didn't have a falling out. He hasn't talked to me since that time. We haven't said a single word. I added him back on YouTube when his account got closed or whatever that happened there with Screw Attack UK and all that shit. And that was it. I haven't talked to him since, and when I found out all that shit on ED, and I thought it was bullshit, and I was kind of laughing about it. I said, oh, this is bullshit. They're just trying to drag us out and make us look like idiots again as we get involved in this whole interdramatical thing with everybody else who all did this crap. But the more I read about it, the more I realize, wow, they're not making this shit up. They're pissed off at him doing this.
Yeah, he's told me, he's brought that up on several occasions, like the whole Screw Attack incident and like having to take stuff like that and stuff like that.
And you guys are excited about this. I'm getting...
And next we're going to get Asa's daughter and her teddy bear, and we're going to find out why they don't like each other anymore.
This chat room is not for kids, seriously. I've yelled at my cousin several times to stay the hell out of my live shows because it's not content appropriate for them. Dad and my uncle's always telling me about how his kids watch this stuff, and it's like they're taking on bad mannerisms and saying the F-bomb all the time. So I'm like, well, you should stop them from watching the damn thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Be a parent. Monitor your friggin' kids.
So you're famous among your family?
No, I'm not. Actually, I'm infamous among my family.
That's 21.
Or what little family I have.
Please, monitor your kids on the internet. Be safe.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? I remember that shit from when I was a kid.
Mine's right in front of me.
When did they used to play that?
Where's the other one?
Fox used to play that.
Street.
Fox and friggin' in Channel 11, WB used to play that when they did movies way back. Like late 90s.
Yeah, like
because they had
right before the 2-star, they would be like, "Where are your children?"
WPIX used to show movies.
Celebrity news.
WPIX and Fox used to show so many great movies too, and they used to barely be censored.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Classic film.
And right after that, there would be like a story. Like first, they'd be like, "Where are your children?" It's 10 p.m. And then they'd be like, "A girl is missing today. A girl found dead under a subway today." Like, holy shit.
I remember the log. Yep, I do remember that. I still have VHS tapes that, because me and my father used to record tons of shit when it was on WPIX when they used to show movies, and that was like the first time I ever saw Blade Runner. I saw it on WPIX and fucking Dirty Harry and all these like.
Which Blade Runner cut is the one with like this shiny stock footage?
I don't know.
See, I've never been able to get into Blade Runner. I mean, that's like one of those movies where I've tried to watch like on several occasions, and I just get too fucking bored of it.
It's not for everybody.
That was the thing with me too. I watched it back like freshman year in high school, and I just didn't get it. And then I came back to it maybe few years later, and I don't know. I slowly started to understand and get into it. It seemed just slow moving and I don't know, just dark at the time. But I somehow.
Well, it's neo noir is the thing. If you don't like if you don't like that style, you're definitely not going to get into it. It's kind of like Inception. It's hit or miss. As good as the film is, some people are just going to.
Blade Runner is better than Inception.
What the hell am I watching?
It's just more stylish.
I like the softcore spin-off Conception better.
That's the softcore? I wonder what the hardcore...
Yeah, that doesn't sound very softcore.
The only thing that really bothered me about Inception is that he didn't really use the whole... it didn't seem like he was using his imagination with the dream thing. Like, you can do anything in these dreams, but they never really do anything in the dreams.
Well, the thing with Inception was they were saying that dreams are basically grounded in reality, and when people are walking around inside of someone's dream, it's pretty much the same thing as a reality. But you got to remember, somebody has to create that entire world they're in, and when it's nothing there, it's just that maze-looking shit that they showed.
Yeah.
So the chances are, if you don't ground it down to some reality, because they got an architect to build the world. Don't forget. If you don't,
I can only add him to. It's the same deal as with Silent Rob. I can only add
20 minutes to add a guy.
All right, relax. Jesus.
Hey, is Larry as fat as Julie Conso?
I've told him I'm about to invite him, so he's ready to get invited. We just have to fucking figure out how to do it.
Is he gonna beg for more games?
Does he know I'm in here?
I already added. I added him into the chat.
Did?
Just like it.
I don't see him in the Sunday Night Live show or.
No, he's not. He's not.
Sunday Night Live show.
I don't see him.
I don't see him.
I do not see him. Where's
Yeah,
John?
he's not in there.
Where's John Brown? When
Is he Agent Smith? No.
Yeah, he is.
No, that's
he
me.
is there.
Where?
He is there.
No, I see Asalieri, David Schlosser, Stan, Voxopolo, John Brown, and.
Thank you for giving away my Scott name.
I like how John skips out of town.
I just added him.
Right.
20 minutes on tech usage here.
Let me add him to the other. Well, we have 2 chats open. That's why.
Okay, add him to.
Add him to Good Times for the NES.
There, added him to that one as well. There you go.
Well, now you.
Oh, God.
So that's the one you want to call now.
Shit.
So hang up and call again, I guess, or what?
Yeah.
If
Again.
you'd like to talk to Guru Larry, please call.
Please hang up and try your number again.
We all know
Nobody
Tron
may.
Legacy
It's just
sucks.
getting hot.
I like Tron Legacy. I mean, not everybody.
I am the game dude.
But,
I'm Spoony. Tron Legacy was terrible. I didn't like it. Well, fuck you. If I'm able to watch a movie and it makes me feel like, going to the cinema as a child and watching a big, exciting movie, then
Andrew, I believe that's Spoony with a capital S.
you saw Tron?
Barbie was a shitty game.
No, I didn't. No, I'm just saying, like, if I'm able to.
I was about to say, because I'm older than you and I didn't see it in theaters. I would have loved to have seen something like that in theaters. I saw it on VHS. It was one of the first VHSs my family owned, actually.
Stan, I think we should read more fan fictions.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There's not. Here's the thing, though. There's not going to be any mudslinging because really it's just I trusted him as a friend, and because he never came back to me, never told me if it was bullshit or not, never said anything, I just feel betrayed, and that's the end of it.
Well, there's only one way you're going to find out, and that's by asking the guy.
I'm not butthurt. I'm just, that's it. It's another person.
Well, you know what? He's coming in here right now.
Yeah.
Is he as fat as Drew the Conzo?
I don't fucking know. You've asked that 6 million times. I do not know. Nobody knows. Why are you so obsessed with fat people? Do you have a fetish for fat people?
Are we talking about if Larry's fat? Is that what you're asking?
That's what he keeps asking.
No. Larry's not fat anymore. He actually lost like a ton of weight. He's like super skinny now.
Literally.
Yeah, I gained all the weight he lost.
He lost more weight than Crane did.
Or Joel did.
I wish I had that problem. I got to gain friggin'
lost a
too skinny. I have a fast metabolism. So everything I eat, I digest.
96 of a pound. All I had to do was like pee.
All I had to do was look at Misty for an hour.
Lord, my.
What did Crane say he was? 5 stone or some shit like that?
12 stone.
5 stone.
What is a stone? What is that like?
Yeah,
No.
I think like 50
That's like about
pounds.
100.
14
Andrew, I believe
pounds.
that's 100 pounds.
Each stone. He weighs
Yeah, so he would be 5 stones then.
fucking Crane.
So yeah.
But Spoony would say Tron Legacy sucked because he lives to.
I've seen like bits and pieces of it because my brother works at a movie theater, so I get in there for free.
So let's get Larry Bundy in here.
Hold on, I hear this. Go ahead.
And I've seen like the ending of it. I mean, it seems like it's actually pretty good, like what I've seen of it.
I like how Tron didn't even appear.
I didn't like the fact
Tron
that
does
in the movie,
appear.
Tron and Jeff Bridges raped that woman.
Oh, for Christ's
That's
sake!
really rough color.
You can't talk about movies with these guys. Everybody gets raped.
Stan, I like the part where Cameron Diaz gets raped in that movie.
She made a special appearance just to get raped. She's like, "Hey, I'm Cameron Diaz," and they tackle her and rip her clothes off.
They're never going to leave you alone about
They
what.
shove like that disc.
What would you say is your favorite movie, Armake?
I know it is.
Shit.
I know it is, Mark.
That is hard. I watched a lot of movies.
More
I like
than the
a lot
movie.
Good times this season.
Recently, I mean, I could say something like fucking Scott Pilgrim vs. the World or Inception if I want to stay.
Yeah, it's like Weekend at Bernie's Part 4.
But at the same time, I don't know. Movies I've watched, like God knows how many times. The Departed comes to mind, definitely.
That is a good fucking movie.
Godfather is a definite one. A lot of like the Scorsese films kick in.
I'm not huge on The Godfather. If I'm going to watch a movie like that, I'm going to watch Goodfellas. I think it's a better film.
I would say, yeah, Goodfellas was the other one I was going to throw out. Casino.
Stan, didn't you like Good Times Part 4?
I like Goodfellas Part 4.
Revenge of the Sith.
It's too hard to say like favorite film because there's so many films to choose from.
No face matcher. Nobody has ever seen Platoon. What's that?
Platoon? I've seen Platoon.
He's seen Platoon. He did a review special about it.
I'm being sarcastic. Obviously, everyone has seen Platoon.
I did Platoon for that shit.
Platoon's one of those Best Picture winners that I really don't think deserved the Best Picture award.
Why? Too many black people?
No, not that. I just don't think. I mean, it's good, but like I don't know. It's kind of the same thing when Forrest Gump won over Pulp Fiction, which was complete.
Wait, what movie? Platoon won?
Platoon won in '89, I believe.
Wait, 86. So that means David Lynch.
86. That's it. 86.
David Lynch should have won for Blue Velvet.
Yes, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Blue fucking Velvet.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that, definitely.
Yeah, Blue Velvet is fucking a superior film, and
there are some films that get overrated, definitely. Platoon, I just consider Platoon to be overrated because they always say it's the greatest war film ever, and then I watch Full Metal Jacket or friggin' Apocalypse Now, and it's like those films are 50 times better.
Stan, don't you think every Spike Lee movie should win an Oscar?
I like how he tackles racial issues. I think that's really cool.
I like how he makes white men monsters in that movie.
Yeah, that one movie that he did.
I don't know. I've watched a lot of movies.
Dan, what's that Spike Lee movie with Denzel Washington in it?
What's the movie I watched? What was the movie I watched about the guy who came back from the war and he lost his legs, his arms, he couldn't communicate, and he wanted people to kill him, and they kept him alive.
Weekend at Bernie's?
No,
it was a lighthearted comedy.
This film was so fucking depressing. I just can't remember the name of it.
Mr. Bean.
What's the name of this? I don't remember anymore.
Patch Adams.
Dumpty the movie.
Elmo
with no arms and legs sitting on a wall.
Elmo and Grouse Land.
Wait, who said the Wicker Man? The bees! Oh, the bees!
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage getting assaulted by bees.
Punching all those women in the face.
That was ridiculous.
Movie. Such a misogynistic movie.
Oscar for that.
That movie was
very anti-woman.
Ridiculous.
Again, it has that undertone of he's a gay man, and the Wicker Man's trying to bring him back from the gay way.
Yeah, they're making.
And then the bees are trying to drag him to a straight way.
But he's still caught up in his gayness.
Yeah, and at the end of the movie, it's like bear suit fight.
Stan, I think Spike Lee should have directed it.
Why is Guru Larry still not in the chat?
He's
How long
messaging.
are we gonna wait?
I think. Stan, do you think Guru Larry likes Weekend?
He's in the fucking main chat. He's just not in this voice chat.
Stan, what do you think is the better movie, Mort or Good Times Part 5?
the Jeffersons Strike Back.
It's a simple question with a yes or no answer to it.
I'd prefer we ask this live on the air. I think that would be easier.
No, this is between me and him.
Between the brothers.
Stan, I thought What's Happening Part 2 was even better.
I still haven't figured out what's happening. Just left me hanging.
I like how Rerun is just like 400 pounds in that movie.
It's Tudo Konzo in blackface. You dynamite.
I like how the movie's just a whole rerun.
So he claims
that King of the Hill fan fiction.
He claims that a stalker is the person who put all that information.
Well, if you're saying what's happening in the chat, you can just get him in here, and he can say it.
We need to know what's happening.
Is Fat Albert still alive, you think? Or
it's not working.
Stan, I really liked Jefferson's Meet the Cosby Show.
Well, that's ridiculous. It's like fucking everybody smile. I need to see where the characters are.
The fuck is that?
That's the new It Came From Home main theme song.
Just have old footage of Amos and Andy or Jim Crow blackface performers.
What is that?
You want a new intro? Just play that song and have me going, what the fuck is that?
Someone has fucking Brazilian ass shaking videos playing.
Man, I don't have the heft for this right now. I had a couple drinks. God damn it.
I'm about to just start drinking, man.
Fucking no, this conversation I'm having here.
Hey Stan, don't you think the new It Came From Public Domain theme should be the Sanford and Son one?
David, wasn't that one that came from public domain where we make fun of movies?
I think that's the one with Abito in it.
Wait, shut up. Brazilian ass shaking music.
Stan, I think it's the one with Abito in it, where he says nothing.
Alright, never mind what I said about Stan. Apparently it's bullshit. Somebody wants to get him fired from that guy with the glasses.
All right.
I tell you what, man, with all the fucking controversy and bullshit that goes down on that site, I don't know why anybody would want to fucking be on it.
That's why I like
which site?
Larry though. He never goes fucking ape shit about this stuff. He says no need to apologize, dude. I'd be the same.
Well, the thing is, like, we've all like had like a shitloads of drama, drama, should I say?
Our trust levels aren't exactly
We've
fantastic.
created all of it.
Yeah, I mean, we've created, like, Joel drama and Crane
Shit.
drama.
In fact, on that note, these assholes turned
tried to create some like
what kind of drama they have at that guy with
some
glasses to make
drama with that angry Joe guy.
No, but since Rob is in the room, he could tell you they tried to turn me and him against each other.
Oh, yeah, big time, man. It was
And then
huge.
I talked to him on fucking AIM separately, and we cleared it up in 5 minutes. There was
and it was
drama.
and we were completely cool after that.
But people thought there was something going on. There were all these video posts about the war between Silent Rob and Armake21 continues. There was no war.
I was kind of hoping there was a war. I wanted you guys to, I don't know, like, have it out here or some shit.
What, curse and scream at the top of our lungs?
Yeah.
It would have been. It would have.
Yeah, plus Mark, if you're drinking, it probably wouldn't. You'd just be
Incomprehensible.
yeah.
Stan.
God damn it, Larry! You made a fool of me.
You motherfucker.
Stan, what's that Sanford and Son episode where there's two black guys?
That's a really obscure one. I gotta look it up on IMDb.
That's the Lost episode.
Last episode.
But see, that's the thing, though. Like, if you break down that guy with the glasses into separate little entities and actually think about who is actually worthwhile and who actually adds anything to the site, I mean, you got Nostalgia Critic, which is understandably and admittedly funny often, but, you know, he does try a little bit too hard at times. Then you got the Nostalgia Chick, which is complete fucking opposite, and somebody on Asalieri's page said she looked like the Iron Sheik in drag, and I think that pretty much sums it up.
Wow.
No, that's Iron Liz. That's Iron Sheik and drag.
I always thought she looked like what was it, Ellen Page from Juno, but Iron Sheik, shit, that's a new one to me, man.
She looks like Ellen Page from Juno if Ellen Page from Juno got hit by a car.
If she was retarded. Don't they have a
I
rap
found
for
a
this?
cute picture of Iron Liz and Linkara together. You guys want to see it?
No.
No.
Really cute.
Hell no. Nobody wants to see that.
Can't
Stan, you know they got a black person on the page. The
My
rap
view is that
critic.
they tried to suck in just about everybody and anybody who had even an ounce of talent and then draw that talent out of them to become a
Mark,
commercial.
what about the rap critic,
I
though?
agree.
I have an up close picture of
And
Scarlet.
we have-
Turns out she has a penis.
We have a term. We have a term for that, and Rob knows where I'm going to go with this. That term is called selling the fuck out.
Guys,
go.
check this out. Isn't that cute?
That's it.
What are you linking?
It's Linkara and his girlfriend.
It's DeviantArt, for Christ's sake.
It's a pig.
God damn, fuck you. God damn, I can't believe it.
No, it's clean. It's,
Hold on. Can someone so everybody
So, Stan, who's the girlfriend?
can we make this Ustream the Ustream live picture or
But
something?
yeah,
It's
I mean,
clean.
like I was saying, though,
Also,
like,
I don't know how to do that yet.
I don't know what the hell you want to
Stan.
do.
you break down the site into
It's like Eric
pieces.
posted it.
What else do you got? You got Lord Cat, which I like to call Lord Save States.
Who you got? Benzai.
fucking-
Benzai's pretty funny.
Yeah,
The rap
Benzai is funny
critic.
at times, but I mean, when you're talking about like
Frenchman, though.
Lord Cat's whole
Minus
deal
few
is like
points.
playing a game, and like his whole deal from the beginning was to play a game without cheating and get through the game without save states or cheats and all this shit. And then he admits he uses save states and cheats, and then he continues to make videos on the site. This mystifies me.
Stan, what do you think of the rap critic?
I think he's great.
What do you think of Sean Fats? I mean, Fouts.
Sean Fowl.
Oh, dude.
I'm just waiting for a jazz critic.
I'm waiting for the Judicanzo critic.
All he reviews is Juno Kanzo stuff. Now, this is an infamous video of him humping the TV.
I'm rubbing my cock against
rate this an
TV.
8 out of 10.
I am dry humping it.
I think Sean Faust is actually Judah Kanzo.
No.
Notice they're never in the same room.
Well,
They're never in the same
Fucking
room, but
Fight
it looks
Club
like they're in
all
the same
over
room.
again.
yeah, whenever
Miles away.
yeah, like the Superman Clark Kent thing. Joel takes off his glasses and, like, I don't know, unleashes, puts down his hair.
Oh, puts a wig down. Stan, I think this Judah Kanzo video is a classic.
See, honestly, like this
Back
is all
in the
news to
early
me
80s.
because I had honestly never heard of the motherfucker until someone linked me. It was a link actually. Someone linked me to that video of him with his cat, and I saw his arms, his hands, and a $5 bill, and that's the only thing I ever saw of the dude. So I didn't realize he was actually fucking fat.
He's 400 pounds.
He's huge.
The way
Someone link him to the Gaetanimo picture.
Gaetanimo.
Rob,
That's
the
the
way
best fucking picture.
Rob, the way what we compare him to is the clown from Spawn.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Yeah, seriously.
that's true.
Wow.
Who the hell is No Date Gamers? I'm sick of his fucking name. I keep seeing it
Dude,
endlessly.
let me fucking tell you about this fucker, dude. That dude has been, since my very first account, that dude, he's pretty much like Archfiend in a lot of ways, where he attacks and makes parodies of like all the game reviewers and shit, so just to make controversy and just to spread shit around. Basically everything that you hate in a YouTube fan and YouTube user.
Wait, is he the one that does Windows Movie Maker poops?
Yeah.
No, that's you.
Oh, okay, that's who it is. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? So I'm sick of, like, everybody's dropping names. They're name dropping left and right, but they're using YouTube usernames. And I'm like, who the fuck are these people? These people
There's
change
a
their names
Judah
like 50
Kanzo
times.
account. It's live journal. It's really funny.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
Somebody in
kind
the
of
chat,
about his TV. There's a lot of stuff in his way.
somebody in the fucking chat room said, nah, No Date
Lot of
Gamers is
blubber.
pretty funny. He just made you look like a douche, Rob.
What was that? What was that?
That's probably No Date Gamers himself.
Someone in the fucking room is like, nah, No Date Gamers is pretty funny. He just made you look like a douche, Rob.
Everybody thinks they made me look like a douche. I do that all by myself very easily.
Rob, there's a Joel's hilarious live journal.
It doesn't work like you fucking chat room people think it does. We don't just rage at random.
Yeah, we don't.
It does not happen like that. That shit
That's
is,
what I mean. Like, people think they just, like, they get to me with these little videos and all the shit they make. And in truth, I don't even watch half of them. And I got, like, 14 or 15 more, like, in my inbox that I haven't even seen yet. So who the fuck knows what the fuck they say in those? There's not much people can say that I haven't already heard, and like I'm not already aware of what I'm like anyways and how I come off to people.
How many times a day do you hear the words $5 and $?
Oh, all fucking day, dude. You know, I go and get changed for a 10. There you go.
Do you see that part in Weekend at Bernie's where they're in the war?
God,
and he
end
gets
the call, bring him in.
his limbs cut off.
No more. Oh, never mind. Look at that. You magically did it without ending the call.
You know what's better? You know what's better than Weekend at Bernie's? Weekend at Bernie's 2.
3 was
And there he
Every
is.
way.
Very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Bundy Jr.
Hello there.
How's it going?
Oh,
Hey, Larry.
Okay,
hello.
okay,
Hello, Larry.
Hello.
You're British.
Everybody,
Yes. I'm so British I shit the Queen.
everybody, shh for 2 seconds.
Like 3 years.
It's Al Bundy's,
All right, Larry,
British
you should
cousin.
fucking. You should
Ted
clear,
Bundy?
Here
oh,
you
for
go.
Christ's sake. You should clear the air about what you told.
Oh, it's
Let's
just
have sex.
some guy's been trying to get me fired from that guy in the glasses for the best part of a year now. And since I don't post any shit up about myself or my family or relationships or anything, he's decided to make up shit. And the most obvious thing was to write about everyone on ED, most probably.
I mean, we're talking like full-on harassment here pretty much, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's always harassment with those ass wipes.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Meanwhile,
thanks to the internet, I can't.
trolls shields and everything on their own rights. They have furries and faggots all over themselves. That's who
Oh, yeah.
paid their bills. And now those people have been ousted, so now nobody's paying their bills. How long is that site going to be standing?
Screw Attack's just pissed off because they don't actually have anything worthwhile to watch on that fucking site.
Oh, it's
AVGN
nothing to do with
DVDs.
Screw Attack. It's nothing to do with
Yeah.
Screw
Yeah, but neither do Blistered Thumbs, so there you go.
Blister Thumbs have Angry Joe, don't they?
Oh, my
Exactly. They have absolutely nothing to watch.
He appeals to people who like.
I'm gonna go get
Oh,
a drink.
Angry Joe's okay if he never has
Wait
to
a minute,
fucking
drink.
interview someone ever again.
Shit.
Hey, Stan, I didn't know we had Ted Bundy into this call.
No, it's Larry Bundy.
Yeah, we have Al Bundy in.
Fucking get Ashens in here.
Somebody accused me of being the Mike Mateo of Ashens now. So.
I can somehow see that being a minor reality since you two were working a lot, but it was nothing like that from what I could tell. Besides, he started his own media empire. Fuck.
Well, I think what people need to realize, especially about Screw Attack, is a lot of people don't really realize how shady they truly are.
Oh no, I know. Because Larry told me to fucking try to get a thing going with them, and I said I would do PC.
I'm so sorry about that.
And fucking what's his name treated me like an asshole and said my shit was not up to quality. My audio
Stuttering Craig.
Video quality, yeah, my video quality.
Does he stutter when he talks, or
no?
Just
like
no.
I don't know where he got that name from. But the funny thing is, the other dude that worked with him when he left and formed the other site, he asked me,
"Is he really handsome?"
No.
Like, what's your rating? 1 to 10.
I won't kick him out of bed on a cold night.
He chose Stuttering Craig because cocksucking Craig was already taken.
But the guy asked me like 50 times to join his other site. And at the time, I was so busy trying to get shit done just for YouTube alone that I just never got around to him. So I always felt bad about ignoring him since he actually gave me the time of day. And at that point, I was.
You could have been.
I think it was originally Ass Face.
What?
No.
Oh, shit.
But from what I could tell, Tom was the lesser of the two.
Yeah, Tom wasn't even at all. He was the nice one.
Tom seems like a decent dude. I've watched whatever his other channel or whatever it was. I can't remember
Game
what it is.
Heroes.
That's it.
Their stuff is really good. I really enjoy their stuff.
Yeah, he
so
seems
is it like
a good
just
dude.
a video game vault, but
if Tom was like an evil person, if Tom was this like person that Stuttering Craig was trying to make him out to be, Handsome Tom would have fucking sued and got fucking half of whatever the fuck he was entitled to in the first place.
I like what this guy says. Stuttering Craig apparently lives in a mansion while the other staff are poor.
It turned out like the Social Network, like, you better lawyer up, asshole, because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything.
Is that movie good? I haven't seen it.
It's really good. There's actually there's not even a screener copy. The DVD copy quality, get a torrent of it. I think it's really good.
You can actually download a physical DVD. It'll come out of your disc drive.
Have you guys seen Black Swan?
No, but I want to.
Really fucking good, man.
Is that the one with the
That was a really classy movie about blackface. I didn't know they could do that, but
God, yes, Jose Spuntos does suck.
What movie were you talking about with the other
it should
one?
be Pissed Jose
Social Network.
Oh right, fuck.
Yeah.
Why don't I know that?
I watch that movie. I find myself watching that movie all the time. I just like it.
It's a well-directed film. Considering its subject matter and how bad it could have been, it actually turned out to be really good.
Yeah, and I guess Mark Zuckerberg, I've seen him in interviews, he said, and I guess he said like a lot of the movie was sort of wrong, or he said the only thing they got right were like, possibly some of his speaking patterns or his clothes and whatnot. But the thing is, it's based on a book, which the author who wrote it, he got Eduardo Saverin, the other guy who made Facebook.
Yeah.
It's sort of, from what I heard, it's from a first-person perspective, sort of from Eduardo's view. So it's got to be based on some truth, because I doubt Saverin would have lied.
He's a man of Harvard. They don't lie.
Wait. There's a rap critic on that guy with the glasses. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
He's great.
Why would you need a critic for that?
He's a tad token for my taste.
It's retards attempting poetry.
What would you guys say is the worst movie you guys have seen this year?
Tron Legacy.
Shut up.
Oh, no.
Worst movie I've seen this year?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I like that movie.
Everybody likes that movie.
Yeah,
some people say it sucks to piss other people off. It's like an instant
I think
thing.
that's all it is.
Expendables was really good. I enjoyed the hell out of Salt, where a lot of people hated that film.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2.
That really came out. I thought that was a joke. I saw it advertised on TV earlier. I was like, no, this can't be real. This is some sick prank.
It did indeed come out.
Jesus.
Did you say 2? Like a sequel?
A sequel to Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
I saw an ad for it today. That's not in theaters. That's direct to DVD.
I was watching. Oh, you're gonna call me a faggot. I was watching Home and Garden TV, and they advertised for Beverly Hills Chihuahua too, and I was like, what? Why is there a sequel to this piece of shit?
Yep.
I mean, I would, if I had to say, I mean, obviously, I mean, I'm not going to take the obvious route and say The Last Airbender, which, I mean...
I didn't see that because I heard that was so fucking bad.
Dude,
no, I already dropped you guys. That is the absolute worst. It just could not get worse than...
My friend sent me the soundtrack, though, and the soundtrack was fantastic. So, if anything,
the soundtrack was pretty good. The film is really, utterly unwatchable.
Yeah.
Well, you got to give him some credit for not being associated with Avatar.
Yeah.
Why was it so bad though? Did it not follow the plot line of the series it was based on, or what?
They tried to
The rape scene was really out of context.
Every movie Stan sees, he's watching it, but he's just disinterested in it. So
and he imagines a rape.
Fucking Avatar rapes the Eskimo girl at the end with his stick. Fucking.
But then he didn't rape her. Then he just stuck the stick up her ass.
Sodomized her.
No, I mean we're talking complete like the act. I mean you're talking actors.
I've never
act like they've never acted before in their entire lives.
Oh, okay. So M. Night Shyamalan usuals.
Exactly.
I didn't see Devil though. People were telling me Devil was actually pretty good.
Well, he didn't direct it, so.
I thought
aside from like making the outline for the story, I heard he had like little to no involvement with that.
That's probably why it was okay.
That's strange because it feels like a story that he would write, you know?
Yeah, like he came up, like supposedly came up with like the outline for the basic story, and then like everybody else kind of like went with it after that. Which I haven't seen it, but I heard it's not bad.
Hey Stan, did you like the rape scene in the elevator in that movie?
Yeah, that was actually done very classy. That was one of the classic rape scenes I've seen.
Like the King's speech, there's like a rape where Jeffrey Rush rapes the king to show him you have to be strong.
Oh, for Christ's sake! The reason I didn't see fucking the last
bends him over the fucking throne. Oh no, please no! Oh.
I'll teach you how not to stutter.
He picks up that fucking cape that the kings wear, smacks the crown off his head.
The reason I didn't see Last Airbender, one, it was M. Night Shyamalan. I know how bad his stuff has been lately. But the other reason is I've never seen the series. I've never seen the series it's based on. I plan to one of these days. Like
the cartoon is really good.
That's what I've heard. I heard it's fantastic. And for a Nickelodeon thing, I heard it's like it's like a cut above everything else on the network.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I used to watch it. I mean, that's like the last like Nickelodeon cartoon that I can actually think of that was actually halfway fucking decent before Nickelodeon went completely in the fucking toilet.
What the hell was the last cartoon on Nickelodeon I saw? Rocko's Modern Life.
Right, I love that fucking cartoon.
It always fucking goes back to that cartoon.
Good, but that's old.
The choky
that's
chicken
15 years old.
Chewy chicken.
That and fucking
My nipples of the future.
As soon as they changed choky chicken to chewy chicken, that's when it kind of pussed out.
They did, they edited the shit out of it.
Because Nickelodeon, they like just the standards and practices department obviously didn't notice any of the shit that went on during Ren and Stimpy. Like
but either do fucking Cartoon Network with their shows, like Foster's Home for Imaginary, whatever the hell it was. That wasn't for kids. I watched a couple episodes. That's one of the most demented cartoons I've watched in a long time.
Oh yeah.
That and Camp Lazlo, which is made by the same mastermind behind Rocko, and it's got the same demented sense of humor at times.
Well, see, it's interesting you brought up Ren and Stimpy, because Ren and Stimpy did the exact same fucking thing. Like the first 2 seasons of Ren and Stimpy were fucking awesome, and then as soon as the guy that made it left, then they pussified Ren and Stimpy.
I remember that. I wasn't even allowed to watch it.
As soon as John Crickfalusi left the show, yes.
John K.
Yeah.
I was banned from watching that in my house. My mother did not want me watching that fucking cartoon.
Weren't you like 20 when that was going on?
No.
What are you, Crane?
No! Let me tell you something. If she's paying the bills and I live here, I'm listening to her. Otherwise, my ass is out on the street. And then guess what? No Ustream, no computer, no nothing. I'll take that risk.
You could not be with me and my parents.
She didn't like, my mother didn't like
my brother.
And she didn't like fucking, what was the other one? The Simpsons, I think.
What?
Yeah. My family had a big thing against The Simpsons for the longest time, and I finally just sat down and watched it and said, fuck them, I'm watching whatever I want. I remember when I was watching the South Park movie, I was at home, and it was on pay-per-view or something, and we had everybody had the box back then. So I had the box, and I was watching the South Park movie, and I saw this in theaters, mind you, with my brother, and we were young when we saw it. More young than you should be anyway, I think, to see an R-rated movie. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember how long ago that was. And I'm sitting there when it gets to the part where Philip says, "Oh, remember that time? This is worse than that time I put my dick in your mouth." She just flipped. She just lost her shit, man. She pulled it off.
See, I experienced South Park almost completely backwards and different than anybody else did. The first thing I ever experienced on South Park was I played South Park's Love Shack. and and then I watched the South Park movie, and then I watched the South Park series. So I fucking did everything completely backwards, pretty much, with South Park.
Wonder Chosen? Oh my god, that is fucked up. If there's one show I will not let my kids watch, it's Wonder Chosen.
You got kids?
If I have kids,
if he had them,
you got
not one he's aware of yet.
Yeah, I think the only person who can use that line here is me.
Well, would you let your kids watch Wonder Chosen? I don't think so.
Never even heard of it.
Parts with Clarence, I love.
I never even heard of it, man. But it already has its stupid title.
It's a total piss take on PBS. It's a total piss take PBS broadcasting, like they used to do kids shows.
Sesame Street.
Yeah, Sesame Street. It's like the dirty version of Sesame Street, but unlike most of those shows where they censor things and don't involve kids, they totally involve kids. They have them drop the F-bomb all the time and stuff. It borderlines on fucking, what did they call it that they canceled the show for? Child usage, improper child usage or something like that? They had a term they threw around.
Well, see, I'm the complete opposite.
Child abuse,
when
child slavery.
When I have kids, I won't let them watch Sesame Street, and I won't let them watch Barney. I won't let them watch shows that talk down to kids like they're fucking retarded.
Yeah, that too. I was going to get to that, though. I was going to throw that one out there.
Watch Sesame Street.
The only show I'd let them watch, my kids watch, is probably my VHS recordings from when I was a kid, which I know are still around somewhere, fucking like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Because that show didn't talk down to kids. It wasn't like fucking treating you like a retard.
Yeah,
that show...
Really? Hello, neighbor.
Yeah, they're neighbors.
Mr. Rogers came off kind of like a pedophile, I guess you could say, now that I'm older.
Come on. The postman brings me my mail every day.
No, he sounds almost like
but it was
sounds almost like the gay Bruce the performance artist from Family Guy. Hello there, neighbor.
Well, that's where they get those references. That's where those characters are born from. Old references from TV shows and shit.
Did you guys know that fucking
Mr. Rogers was a kid toucher?
Did you guys know that Mr. Rogers' arms were completely tattooed?
Marcus and Mr. Rogers fanfiction.
No.
Laughing. I am not going to laugh at that.
Hello there, Mr. Rogers.
No, please, no, Mr. Rogers. No, Mr. Rogers, please.
Hello, Armake. I'm going to stick my cock in your
Armake.
asshole. Do you know what?
I'm going to stick my dick
Has your mother let you watch this show?
Thanks for this sodom.
I want to oil you up on nice and slow.
It's a beautiful day in your neighborhood, isn't it?
I just remember.
Fucking runs the trolley to your asshole.
I remember that was one of the first shows that ever like literally had video games on it on PBS. Like it was the only show that ever broke that quota where they actually showed how an arcade machine worked, and I was absolutely obsessed with them. Like from that point on, like the inner workings, the inner mechanics of them. I blame Mr. Rogers for that. So anytime I ever see an arcade machine, I literally study the fucking thing like it's a work of art.
Do you guys remember Nick Arcade?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They'd always play games that like weren't meant for like competition in any conceivable way, like whatsoever.
I did that
for like
couple
stupid
of those
shit.
shows. I remember that, but I remember Legends of the Hidden Temples so much more.
That was the shit, even though they never fucking won. I always watched that show. They'd always
a couple times they won, but most times they lost. The game seemed rigged. Like
that's what I mean. Like I've seen it so many times where they'd get to the very fucking end, and then a fucking temple guardian would just jump out of nowhere and just grab them and be like, "You lose."
But it looks like fucking. If you watch Double Dare, any of those shows, it just looked like so much friggin'
Funhouse.
TV Funhouse was another one. Yep.
Oh, I love.
Not fucking TV Funhouse, the one, the SNL animated. It's kind of like Wonder Chosen, but at the same time, no, not that. Funhouse, the old Funhouse, which was on WPIX, actually. Referencing back to that again.
Now, see, Larry, you were actually on a fucking game show, dude.
It's a ghost.
I was, yes.
Yeah, dude. That was awesome.
Right,
tell him about that shit.
No.
Did they touch
He'd rather not talk about it. He'd rather not talk about it.
No, it's just a video game show, really. I went on. It's on my YouTube account if anyone wants to see it. My first appearance.
You fucking won the second time, didn't you?
Yes. Well, I only lost the first one because she told me the wrong fucking buttons. So.
Yeah, the fucking host screwed him over on the first time.
Yeah, I got penalties on a soccer game. She told me the wrong buttons. I just shot it over. You can see how pissed off I was in the video as well.
Tell that twat to shut up.
Shut your fucking face, you cunt. I know how to play the fucking game.
On public on broadcast TV, you're gonna do that. That's a quick route to becoming infamous. How old were you when you did that, Larry?
I was 14, I think.
Yeah, 14 years old and infamous.
Yeah, and then I come back about a year later, and I want a mountain bike.
Nice.
Go up a mountain with it?
No, this is England. It's fucking
down a mountain? That'd be easier, I think.
There are no mountains in England. Yeah. That's what he was going to say.
What about the mountains of Mordor? Or is that the wrong England?
Holy shit.
Yeah, we got a couple of orcs around here, so.
Yeah, there was one. We heard there was one orc around your neck of the woods. His name was Grant M.
But we.
Hey, can you please go sling him? I'll give you 1,000,000 experience points if you do that.
Yeah, Invisible Crane, Larry. We've like talked to him like lots and lots and like.
Oh, he's gone out of Linkara, isn't he, at the moment? Or
who? Invisible Crane?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. What's his? I know of it.
Who this is?
Well, Invisible Crane.
Yeah, he's dating Linkara.
Yeah,
this motherfucker gets around. Damn.
Yeah. How he gets around that fast is another thing entirely. Since how much does Grant weigh? Fucking 8 million pounds?
Close to it.
Larry, didn't you tell me fucking nostalgia chick?
Close to
black dudes.
Indian.
Indian dudes.
Indian.
What was she like? You were saying like she was?
I don't. This is what I've heard.
Sex with some
I've heard, yeah, she had like a documentary out where she had an abortion, right?
Whoa.
Yeah,
holy shit, Stan.
No, I mean really, that actually did happen.
I saw that article on Busy Street where they were talking about like how they improved that guy with the Jesus Christ, Stan, stop it! I can't no.
That's not really funny.
And the fact when they put that down, they said that Lindsay had made a film like that. They said we in no way could make fun of that, and I agree completely.
I'm not going there. That's
abortion, not funny whatsoever.
But Stan, I applaud your courage that you could.
Apparently, though, fucking a certain comic creator thinks that miscarriages are hilarious.
Oh yeah, wasn't that one video game comic thing?
Tim Buckley.
Yeah.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, Tim Buckley.
Buckley.
Tim Buckley. What's the best thing you could do with your comic? I'll do a strip about a miscarriage.
The Irate game of Penny Arcade.
God almighty, man.
Is that based on Nostalgia Chick?
No, he's ex-girlfriend.
We never talk about Tim Buckley. We're allowed to listen. If they could talk about Tim Buckley endlessly on something awful, we can talk about it here. Fuck, it's got its own constant thread. It's like a holiday thing when those threads crop up and there's a million Photoshop edits.
That got glasses could review
funny as hell.
Her abortion videos. Maybe
that
like
would be horrible.
Maybe like that.
We're not doing it on a kid for public domain. We're not gonna fucking no. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
But what the abortion, was it the Indian guys?
Stan, what part of we're not talking about this? Do you not understand? We're not or talking.
It's so out of character for her to have an abortion. I don't know.
Oh my god.
What kind of character does she have exactly? I don't think she has
the non-abortion having character.
God damn it.
Oh, dude.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Honestly, I have to say, I didn't care much for Nostalgia Chick's Dune review. I thought it was just
I thought you were going to say her dick.
Oh my god, that's a perfect example of that sums her up completely. Her Dune review.
Yeah. But
she doesn't fucking know what she's talking about, and proof of that is watch her Dune review.
But yesterday I did watch her. She has good presentation style. I watched the videos she did on on Disney and DreamWorks and animation styles. Those vids were actually pretty good. I
don't know. She's just too fucking ugly.
Nostalgia chick?
She's got this feminist. I'm better than you, fuck you, I'm fucking funny, you laugh at me kind of thing. I don't understand it.
Don't say that to her fan base.
Oh, I would.
There are people that furiously masturbate to her.
Her fan base will totally rip you.
Guys into chubby.
If you're a female, if you have a vagina.
I'm going to take her virginity. I'm going to take her virginity hard.
Joel, calm down, Joel. Calm down.
No!
If you have a vagina and you review video games, you're automatically fucking sex bait to 50,000 people.
Oh, yeah, but there was this one girl who does one woman. I'm sorry, because she's definitely an adult. There's this one woman who does game reviews on YouTube. I can't remember her fucking account, but she had heavy-duty presentation values. She was better than anybody on any of these websites, and it was she was
Ultra Nico?
No, not Ultra Nico.
Was it Rinry?
She had like kind of an accent. Fuck, what the hell was her
Was it
goddamn?
Rinri? Because she's really good.
Maybe it was. She reviewed Mountain Blade, for example.
Invisible Crane.
Like, I've never seen anybody.
You know, Crane had an abortion too.
I don't have an accent.
He did.
I didn't have. No, I didn't have an abortion. I only had AIDS.
Do we have the audio of Crane having an abortion?
She reviewed. She reviewed fucking Mountain Blade. She did a great job.
I think I know who you're talking about, Armake, but I can't fucking remember.
She's incredibly sexy. She has a great speaking voice. She's got incredible presentation, great editing. Like she was really knew what the fuck she was doing. No, it's none of these people. She's one of the unknowns, believe it or not, despite how good her stuff was.
Those fucking female game reviewers are fucking tricky, man. They can pull you in. I mean, look at Boo Kitty.
Well, you were insider, so I think
that's true.
I know, right?
Hey, why don't you rate it 1 to 10? How was it?
Oh, sake!
Just be honest. I know you're on the outside.
It was about an 8. I would rate it an 8.
Oh.
I think this is a topic that should just, kind of, just a little bit here.
What was your favorite part?
For Christ's sake.
What was the favorite part?
Stan, what was your favorite part?
The rape.
We know you got a girl on this.
The rape scene.
The rape was good, but
the rape and then the miscarriage.
Like Stan, he always envisions rape scenes. Like he just imagines himself right there in the room with Rob and Boo Kitty. He's like, but what if he raped her?
Stan was watching Tron Legacy, and all he could picture was fucking, what's his name, having some fucking raping and shit. Like, that was one piece in his mind, and it just played out, and it looped endlessly for 2 hours in 3D. Well, you couldn't see that movie in 2D. Everywhere you went, it was fucking 3D or nothing. Easy way to make $17 off everybody.
Oh, I'm done with 3D movies, man. Like, I mean, they literally do give me a headache. Like, they literally... Like, I can't watch them. They're painful for me to actually watch, so I try not to watch it. I can't remember what the last one I've seen was.
No, I've seen a lot of... I saw a lot of the shit 3D movies this year. I saw Alice in Wonderland, Clash of the Titans, Piranha 3D, and...
Wait a minute, Piranha 3D was bad? I thought it was good.
I don't know.
It's just so horrific, you know?
Piranha 3D is the kind of movie you take a girl to when you want to make out and shit. It's one of those... Classic cheesy.
Yeah,
I wasn't one for
chicks
seeing...
love like fucking gruesome disembowelments.
They do. Now, how many fucking chicks went to see fucking Saw 3D? You want me to get you the numbers of how many were raped in the theater when that movie was playing?
Jesus. And how many of them made documentaries about their subsequent abortions?
4. And of those 4, 3 wrote a book. And of those 3, 2 of the books got published. And of those 2, 1 book got made to a movie. This is the story of the imbeciles who think that movie is a reality.
I mean, Piranha 3D had Doc Brown in it, so that's like the only reason why I wanted to fucking see it.
Yeah.
And he played the same character he did in fucking Back to the Future. Like the same
that's the same character he always plays in every movie.
I'll be honest here. I mean, I had to see Saw 3D because the fucking wife wanted to see it.
Okay, I had the ending.
No, it's just expression. God almighty.
Now, I had the ending to Saw 3D completely ruined for me, even though I already fucking gasped. As soon as I saw that Carrie Elways was in it, I knew what the fucking
You knew how the fuck it was going to... I didn't think it was going to end quite that way, but I'll admit that was a surprising moment. But on the most part, I wanted to throw up. I don't like heavily violent movies. I'm not into that sort of shit. That's gore porn. In 3D, no less. I can't watch it in 2D. I gotta watch it flying at me in 3D.
I love fucking gory movies, dude, so I can't say nothing.
I like funny gory movies, like fucking Dead Snow, for example. That was awesome.
Oh, dude, like good gory.
Is somebody smoking a bong?
Yeah. You taking a hit, Armake?
No, I'm
taking a hit.
Fucking seltzer. You want a picture?
Yeah, send it to me.
Get the fuck out of it. This is the bottle being closed, for Christ's sake.
No, you're close. No, it sounds like a bong closing.
Yeah,
I'm smoking my e-cig over here, and it sounds like a joint the entire time. Nothing. I drink from a bottle of soda, a seltzer rather.
You smoke electricity? I don't think that's healthy.
Electronic cigarette.
I hope you brought enough weed for everybody.
Yeah.
No shit, because I'm fucking out.
Fax that shit over.
Yeah, send us a JPEG, man.
The reason I fucking like the electronic cigarette is because I get the nicotine and I get the fucking flavoring, and right now I have like this Marlboro flavor with like this cherry.
Do those actually work? Are those actually good?
Yeah, if you get them from like Totally Wicked or Johnson Creek Smoke. If you go to Johnson Creek and you get the smoke juice there, that's pretty good. You go to Totally Wicked, you can get the e-cigs there, like the...
Armake likes to smoke batteries.
No, they really do. They fucking work. And
Oh, you got some Jamaican alkaline, man?
How long do the cartridges last?
Get some batteries.
Well, that's the thing. You can get pre-filled cartridges for the cheap, like the Blue Sig or the ones you might see advertised on the internet. But if you want to get the real thing, you get like the Totally Wicked Tornado or the what are they called? The 25s. I can't remember the exact technical line for them right now. You get those, and then you get the juice itself, and you get it in like a 30 milliliter bottle, and that shit could last you months. You need 5 drops to get like the essentially what is a pack of cigarettes out of the thing. So 5 drops out of that bottle is a pack of cigarettes. Imagine how long you're gonna get. You can get fucking stoned off nicotine this way if you wanted. But you should. You'll be
stoned off nicotine. Are you sure you're not Mexican?
Yeah, I'm sure. Just pointing out how strong it can be if you're not careful. So it's not for like fucking people who don't know limitations. But if you smoke a lot, like I did, and you don't want to spend fucking $12 a pack. Yeah,
dude. Okay.
I'm sure you look cool with a light bulb in your mouth, though. I mean, that does look.
I live in New York.
New York, yeah. Fucking the taxes on fucking cigarettes in New York is like $6 and something a pack. I read. I couldn't even fucking believe that.
It's like it can go anywhere from $12 to $14 a pack.
Why the fuck is it like that?
Because they know that people are addicted. They know they're never going to quit, and they're going to tax the addicts. That's like if marijuana was legal. They do the same fucking thing. That's why they want to legalize that shit, so they can tax the living shit out of it and make money off of it because they know the market's huge.
Yeah.
If the market's big enough, they're going to find a way to tax the living fuck out of it. And because they can't tax e-cigs, or they haven't figured out a way to legally tax it yet, they want them banned every fucking where. In the UK, it's the biggest stink. If Larry's still in, he could probably tell you about that. I'm sure he knows.
Oh, shit, dude. If marijuana was legal, I would still buy it from fucking shady-ass fucking dealers.
Because fucking Totally Wicked is in the UK. The place where I got these from, they're over in the UK, but they ship to the United States. They ship more to the US than they do sell out to the UK, because in the UK, if you get busted smoking one of these, it's like you're going to prison. It's fucked up. I mean,
I think there's a 3 strikes warning.
And it's safe, well, maybe, but at the same time, it's safer than.
Does that 3-strike thing work with murder as well?
Or rape?
If it's classy rape, maybe you get 4 strikes.
Well, if you rape somebody to death, it's a twofer.
Yeah. It's like you got one more strike, you murdering rapist. Thanks, Judge.
Oh, fuck, it's not up anymore because I took down my show. I was going to say I have a video where I was showing one off and showing how it works and everything, but it was like, damn, it's not up there anymore.
Oh, it's not up.
Somebody might have backed it up, though. They seem to be putting all my old videos online. Armake Archive was fast because Tom Dog, one of my oldest fans, and he also makes videos actually, which aren't bad. He fucking basically backed everything up when he heard on my Ustream that I was going to close this bitch down pretty soon because he had this gut instinct that I was going to do it as soon as I had a couple more drinks. And I didn't do it because I was drunk. I just did it because I felt like it. I was tired.
What was the final straw that you were just like, fuck it, I'm done?
The final straw is, well, one, for health reasons, which I don't really feel like getting into. And the other reason is just I'm done with it. I'm kind of finished. I want to move on. I want to do something else, something different, something, I don't know, completely different from what I've been doing, if I can.
Maybe you want to be an inventor. You have any ideas?
I won, well, believe it or not.
Like a floating light bulb, so you don't have to like hold it with one hand.
You know, it's coming off like a joke, but actually, Stan, when I was younger, I won 2 Inventor of America awards for various.
A voice actor for Disney with your Winnie the Pooh voice.
Very funny. I only know why you've been on fucking TV.
Invent a fucking time machine and go back in time and kill Irate Gamer before he got famous.
If I could do that, I would have already have done that.
I think what surprises me the most about Irate Gamer isn't the fact that he's bad. Okay, he's terrible. He's fucking awful. But congrats to him that he makes money and does whatever he wants to do. What fucking pisses me off the most about that motherfucker is that the people that watch him, people still watch him. I mean, with all the alternatives that you got, AVGN, all these other people that are obviously, you know, better and superior.
Christmas special was awesome, wasn't it?
Oh my God, yeah.
Totally not phoned in whatsoever.
He made a Christmas special?
He basically parodied the Grinch show. He parodied the Grinch.
Motherfucker, like he's a god.
Wait, but didn't AVGN parody the Grinch too?
Yeah, no, the AVGN, his last like 3 or 4 videos have been just garbage. I mean,
no, I meant the AVGN parodied the Grinch. Wait, the Irate Game also parodied the Grinch? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
I can't believe to this day he's still fucking stealing from AVGN.
No, he still is. He's still getting away with it, and people still watch him. and still love him. That's what pisses me off the most.
I don't get it, Rob, and I'll tell you why I don't get it, because you, me, 50 other people who did our own fucking thing just because we cursed at video games, we were called complete and utter rip-offs. Him, on the other hand, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what the fuck? What, double standards much?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Well, I actually wrote to him once and asked him if he wanted me to proofread his scripts, and he said no.
But Irate Gamer?
Yeah, I actually wrote to him and asked if he wanted me to
wish I had my fucking... I wish I had my fucking Armake21 account still to this day.
You should have asked him if you could write his...
I wrote him telling him...
There were PMs in there from him to me before he started.
He just blocked me.
I messaged him recently where you know he has a hard on for Green Lantern, and so I messaged.
So you dressed up like
say that in the Irate Gamer voice.
I'm a hard on Green Lantern fan. I'm a huge fan of the Green Lantern comics.
Oh shit!
I jerk off while reading the Diary of Anne Frank.
I'm a huge fan of that ring because I could believe it's a dildo and then shove it up my own ass, and then I wouldn't need a woman. Then I'd have one.
So, anyways, I messaged him saying like, "Yo, are you gonna do like a first impressions video on like the new Green Lantern trailer with Ryan Reynolds?" And the response he sent back to me was very sweet! Exclamation point.
Oh my god!
Not really,
Did he wink at you when he said that?
No. And what do you know? He starts doing first impression vids of other stuff like 2 weeks later. Like his last 2 vids were like first impressions of new video games. He stole from me.
No, he steals ideas. He stole from me as well. Because back before he even started, he was PMing me on this.
Your
is why I
original
wish I
name on
had.
YouTube, Armak, was actually the Irate Gamer, and he totally stole the persona.
No, I lost my original account because I can't remember the fucking password to it, but I made that second account and that was where, you know, I started posting shit. But at the same time, like early on, I get this PM from this dude I forget what his username was, and it turned out to be him because I looked into it and it's the same goddamn person. He's got like 4 different accounts at that time. And it was just, he was asking me a million fucking questions.
Taking
and
notes, man.
And I was trying to be fucking nice about it, but then I realized him and a couple other people just completely sucked me dry on ideas. They did exactly what I was going to do.
I think your Ghostbusters review was ripped off by a lot of people.
Well, the Ghostbusters review was a piece of shit because I really hadn't done my homework on that one. You know,
yeah, but
it was bad. I really didn't.
You done that before a lot of people, and Action 52 as well.
No, Rob did that before me.
Yeah, I know, but you done that.
Rob did it, Mike Spikey did it, and then I did it.
This is why I review reviewers, because nobody will want to rip me off.
I honestly feel that, James, a lot of people say that his review is better than mine, and they'll do that. I think they're mainly saying that because his production, like he shoots with an HD camera and shit. Well, fuck you, I don't have those kind of production values.
No,
but
I have a black screen, motherfucker.
I felt like his review was so fucking rushed, and he couldn't even finish. He had to do this big special where he talks about Cheetahman 2. Look at me, I have the Cheetahman 2 NES cartridge. There's only like 50 of these in existence, but I got this one.
Along with the Zelda you said still exists, but...
The problem with the problem with AVGN's Action 52 review is that he pretty much completely missed the point on it, and I've said that since day one. He reviewed every single game on it, and that's not really even the point of Action 52. Well, when you're playing and reviewing the game, you want to play it, you want to get your first response from it, you want to see your reaction of going to each game and what your reaction is. It felt too scripted. That was the problem.
And he also talked about the money, endless barrage about the money. Like he came off like that review is what I call his Jew review, because honest to God, he said, well, if you paid for all these games separately, there would be this. I'm like, what are you? I know you're supposed to be the nerd, but Jesus Christ, the only time you ever were a nerd on camera was the Indiana Jones review, which I liked, by the way.
Yeah, that was good.
Where he drew out like the diagram and shit. He's like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, AVGN. I mean, I respect the dude, and I respect that he's somehow, like stayed out of the public eye and like controversy and everything else.
He has Mike and a couple other people to thank for that because they kept him the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, no, I respect the dude. It's just that there were times where I felt like like Larry said, he phoned it in or he just wasn't trying. Some of his funnier reviews are the ones that are like, they feel like they're less scripted. Like when he did Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. To me, that's one of his...
Yeah, I totally agree.
I think that's his best episode. That's my favorite AVGN episode.
That's fucking funny. The Indiana Jones episode is really fucking funny because I can tell he's a diehard Indiana Jones fan.
Yeah, I mean, any episode where he's not beating up Bugs Bunny is pretty good in my eyes. You know.
The second Bugs.
No, because his Lester the Unlikely review sucked.
ass. That felt like if I had done a bad review, I was sitting there watching, like, oh my god, this is like that review I was trying to do of the game, where it was just this terrible, like, barrage of nonsense. But no, the second Bugs Bunny review, I will admit, I did laugh once or twice, mainly because he referenced fucking Commando.
Yes, I know what you're talking about there.
That was fun.
The movie and a game.
But I said to myself, when he basically treats himself like a jackass and lets himself get the shit beat out of him in a couple of videos, because he did a few where that was basically the case, where he was basically making a jackass of himself. I'm like, it seems like James doesn't want to do this anymore. Like, he's trying to make this character less likable or cool or whatever.
I think
that's kind of what I said.
I thought what you said about Bugs Bunny, Asalieri, about how he got the character wrong as well.
Yeah, he got the character extremely wrong.
Well, yeah, but this is the guy that used to be known as the angry dude who said the F-bomb every 5 seconds. I mean, that became less of the case as time went on, but at the same time, pretty much.
Irrelevant. He still got Bugs Bunny wrong.
Yeah, well, obviously Bugs Bunny doesn't say fuck. I mean, he added his own thing to it to make it fit with...
No, you know what the worst was? With, you want to talk about in costume? Star Trek was bad. We all know that. But the worst, Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
That was
the most utterly devoid video of any laughs, any jokes, anything I've ever seen.
I still think Lester the Unlikely is his worst.
No, I'm talking about when somebody was in a costume.
I'm with Larry on that one. His Lester the Unlikely one was just unbearable.
Now, if we're gonna say what the worst AVGN is,
his Christmas special was pretty goddamn bad.
His Christmas special.
His Christmas special was pretty terrible.
Yeah, he didn't even do one this year. He did sort of like
he did the Grinch.
Best of.
Yeah, he's done a clip show.
The worst AVGN in my eyes to this day is his Independence Day review.
That was rushed. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing, and I seriously, that was the first time I ever voiced my opinion about him in a negative way, and I said he really should leave the PlayStation games to me or someone else who actually knows what the fuck we're doing.
Exactly.
And I didn't really touch on games from other generations for a while. In fact, the first guy that jumped on that bandwagon shortly after I did was fucking Irate Gamer. Irate Gamer Nico.
Yeah, that was me.
Game Glitch Gremlin was such...
That Game Glitch Gremlin was the stupidest fucking character he ever came up with.
That was the thing. The thing that pissed me off about that video is that it was a good idea, doing game glitches and all this. It was a great idea. But he had to have his fucking buddy get in there. He had to have some secondary bullshit character that didn't have anything to do with the review, and it ruined it.
I thought the nerdy turd was bad until he came up with the fucking glitch gremlin.
I actually would like to see him do more stuff with other junkies. Like he did the board game reviews. I actually really like that idea.
I do too, because I actually have a few of those, like Mr. Bucket. I fucking had Mr. Bucket, you know what I mean?
He didn't just review Mr. Bucket, he made that shit into a horror movie. You could see James's real talent lies in making horror stuff, because even if he's shooting something incredibly stupid, if he adds a horror angle to it, it has production values.
Yeah, that movie he made, Dare the Better, is pretty fucking good. It's like 20,
I enjoy it.
It's like really short, 20 minutes, but I enjoy it.
See, and that to me tells me that my theory is correct. He really should concentrate on his filmmaking, which is what I believe is what he really wants to do. I don't think he actually likes doing AVGN.
From what I know, he did this as a thing to get to do more videos and to get his name out there. Yeah. And what happened is it became the only thing he could be recognized for now. Just like even if I try to do something else, if I don't change my voice dramatically or something, what are they going to what's the first thing anybody say? Oh, it's Armake21.
No, it's Winnie the Pooh.
Or Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh after 14 years of smoking.
Or a young Doc Brown. Oh.
Going back to the future. Oh.
But, yeah. And then I wanted to fucking try to do movie reviews, and then, you have the fucking Nostalgia Critic. I swear, 2 days after, not even 2 days after I was going to do a movie review or something, fucking Nostalgia Critic shows up.
Yeah,
he ripped you off, you're saying.
No,
and like I said, I mean, I like the Nostalgia Critic, but at the same time, he
How
really
do you
does.
still like him?
Yeah, I mean,
he stopped being funny 2 years ago.
Well, here's the thing. I agree with Rob on this. The thing is, Critic sort of has... I think he'll have a funny review one week, and not so funny review the next week.
Hit or miss.
Just I don't know. Ever since Kick-Assy, I've sort of noticed where there'll be like maybe one joke, a few good jokes in one of his reviews, and the next week there'll be like an entirely tolerable review.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't review. He acts like a cartoon character.
I think maybe if he tried doing what James did, like maybe sort of
You mean Punch Out Bugs Bunny?
The problem is, here's the main problem. I've pointed this out many times, and people have kicked me in the ass so much for this in the past, like taking my sweet ass time to make videos. The reason I'm taking my time to make videos is because I'm not trying to rush things. There's no rush. I'm young. I'm not going to die tomorrow.
Not quantity.
Yeah, quality, not quantity, and that's the problem. That guy with the glasses is all about quantity, not quality. It's so hit or miss. It's like all over the fucking place. And I've seen
the problem with that guy with the glasses is they picked up a lot of dead weight.
Oh, I was about to say dead weight. You beat me to it. You're right.
A lot of dead weight. They've got a lot of shit that should not even be at the website anymore.
Yeah.
But the problem is they make a lot of money doing even dead weight shit. So they're going to keep doing it because nobody's telling that they really don't have anybody standing up and going, okay, your shit.
Yeah, and they have an army of fanboys who will just whack off anything they put out. So,
but the thing is, nobody really intelligent is like said, okay, this is really bad and broken down. Why? It just comes off like trolling material for the most part.
Yeah,
even busy.
That's the thing is you can't win with that crowd. You can't win. Whatever you say negative, you're a troll automatically. So.
Somebody has to win because
they're all jealous.
Yeah, but that's not true because I stepped up to the Irate Gamer a long fucking time ago and did this, I don't know, 9-minute rant or some shit. That shit lives in
There's a big difference. You're talking about the Irate Gamer versus fucking Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah, but the Irate Gamer back then was untouchable, or people thought.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
They were like, that video like flies to shit. That was one... I think when I put that video up, I think that had more views than anything I've ever done.
Oh, same here, dude. I mean, back in the day, I think me and Armake were one of, if not the first people to be like, okay, fuck this dude, I'm calling him out.
Yeah,
that's
fuck
all
it.
there is to
His
it.
work sucks. He doesn't
if he puts
understand
his subscription list up, I'm actually the first person on his subscription list.
It's fucking.
I called out their whole thing on the Mashables, and I got an army of fanboys up my ass.
I saw that, but it was still funny regardless. But at the same time, the funny thing with that video was that it was pulled down almost immediately after it was put up. Like somebody took it down on YouTube. Why? It's this day.
Why was it taken down?
They never told me. They never once explained the reasoning behind that. So my guess, Irate Gamer, with his partner status, had somebody pull that shit. And
yeah, dude,
people
for sure.
noticed that, and that caused so much controversy. So all you need is one thing like that, and all hell breaks loose. And
No, you just need a lot of fans to flag the shit out of something. You don't have to get YouTube involved.
But that still shows how mindless people really are. And I've always told, even my fan base, Larry, you know this, Rob, you know this. You all know this. I've always told my fan base, don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
Because all you need is one good lie and a river of fanboys to tip them out.
Don't be like fucking rabid lunatics about it, because there's no reason to be.
There's not, man. I mean, that's the only thing I've ever wanted to do is fucking just make people laugh, dude. That's what I love to do more than anything. And that's why I came back, and that's why I've kept coming back with all the bullshit I've gone through.
Unfortunately, what happens is they catch me on an off moment where, like, let's say I'm on Ustream and I've had, like, I don't know, 20, 30 drinks or some shit or whatever the hell I used to do.
One, two.
At one time.
Too much honey.
I've had so many drinks and they start talking shit. They run with that crap like it's absolute reality. They don't seem to realize, no, he's drunk off his ass. We should be ignoring this and not really take it with a grain of salt, but they don't do that. And that's kind of like kills everything.
See, that's why you need to smoke bud, man, because when you smoke bud, you don't fucking do that shit, and then you come up with some of the best fucking material ever when you fucking do that shit.
Well, unfortunately, thanks to Encyclopedia Dramatica, all my personal information is online, including elsewhere as well, since people have mirrored that shit all over the place. So if people should look into me online and they find me smoking bud, there goes my chance of getting a job in the future.
Like
so
I
it's
said,
kind
man,
of
So, Larry, are you going to be in Kickassia too?
I don't know.
Which Street Fighter character are you going to play in that one?
Probably Honda.
Chun-Li.
I don't know.
Or whatever their new
But
video.
you know, the good thing is we know which character the nostalgia chick is going to play. Juno.
But at the same time,
No. Nostalgia Crick, yeah, the Nostalgia
Critic.
Yeah, she's gonna play something from 2 years ago. So 2011, that means she'll pick out some meme from 2009.
She'll be fucking Margaret Thatcher.
But I mean, we could say what we want about reviewers, but there's one thing that I noticed, and this is interesting. I don't know if this is true or not, but look at the games that I reviewed that were on the Nintendo, right? Then look at AVGN and tell me how many of those games did he review, which were very obviously bad, might I add.
Yeah.
Not even Total Recall.
I was pissed off about him reviewing Ghostbusters on the Genesis because I thought that was an awesome game.
I agree. Like, you know, he really had to stretch to actually find anything bad about that game.
He criticised his own inability to play the game as faults of the game.
Yeah, pretty much. At least
that's another thing you could definitely criticize him about, is that he's really not very good at games. I mean, you can kind of tell, like, you know, when he's playing them.
I enjoyed his thing where he did Ghostbusters, the new one, where he threw the nerd out. He's basically, no, I'm just going to review this myself.
Oh yeah, that was the.
I thought that was a nice change of pace.
It's like it's not old and it's not shitty. A good Ghostbusters game, believe it or not, yes. Guess you don't need me.
Yeah, I like that, how he just tosses him to the curb. He's like, yeah, we're going to do this. I'm just doing this as me. Fuck you people. And it was a better review than most of his stuff. That was the funny thing. When he got rid of the character.
That's what I said, man. Like I said in the past, man, you know, I fucking, you know, I watched, first one I ever watched, the first game review I really ever watched was the Total Recall review that you made, Armake. And then literally
it is such a laid-back review compared to my other crap, too.
I know. That's the weird thing. Like, I got linked to your video. I watched it. I laughed my ass off. And then in the comments, I shit you not, someone called you an AVGN ripoff, and I was like, who the fuck is AVGN? So
a lot of people discovered AVGN through that video, believe it or not.
That's it, man. I discovered him.
Would you say most of the fans discovered him through you?
No, get the fuck out of here.
No, like a lot of people did. Like I did.
This Castlevania 2 review is how they discovered him mostly, because that was a controversial review, because a lot of people liked Castlevania 2, and they were like, no, this guy's full of shit. And then some people were like, oh, well, maybe it's a fucking parody. Did you ever think of that?
Yeah, exactly. Because I was like, you know, who the fuck's AVGN?
And that's the fucking problem. Sometimes you can't tell if it's parody or not. It's not as clear as it should be, and it's usually the fault of the person who made the video. But sometimes, no, people just take shit way too seriously. It's like if I made fun of Metal Gear Solid. Like, there'd be so many fucking people shitting a brick.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, they do that shit just to, you know, get people to watch them. They review shit that's, you know,
yeah, that is true. That is true, too. I won't lie. When I did Bomberman Act Zero, I knew where that was going to go. And I was exactly right. People fucking were laughing their ass off at how bad it was. But it was very well known that game was, you know, a piece of absolute shit. Funny enough, a lot of people
made that abundantly clear with his review of it.
He reviewed fucking Bomberman Act Zero, that bitch. He stole my thunder. Bet you his review.
I stole your thunder.
Bomberman Act Zero fucking bombed.
And then re-edited it.
Did he say it sucked?
That's true.
Elephant dick?
Oh, that dude is so bad.
It was a murder of murdering murderous crows getting murdered.
Yeah, but he's bad. But he's bad on purpose. I figured this out a while ago.
No, he isn't.
No, he isn't. He's not. He's just bad.
No,
have you seen him on the It Came From Public Domain videos?
He's got to be doing it as parody.
Yeah, you see the Canadian Psycho.
He's an alright guy, but
yeah, he's just a fucking spaz. I mean,
well, I would say well, my opinion of him, like, I used to fucking hate him. I made 2 rant videos about him a year ago. I fucking hated his guts. Every little condescending comment he said, I'm like, oh, you cunt. But once I started talking to him via Skype, it turns out
you just realize he's just a goober.
Yeah, I like. He's just a goober.
He didn't seem like that bad a guy.
Yeah, overall, he's a good guy.
Not.
I think he can.
He's not.
My opinion of him is he could do much better. I don't think he's doing himself any favors by sticking to his current line of reviewing the way he does shit now. He could do way fucking better for himself, and I don't know, but
come on, Andrew. No, he can't. This is the limit.
Stan, I have faith.
Sure,
I have faith in the kid.
I just
hope Alana doesn't have to get an abortion.
I just think he needs to learn to move on to make more reviews rather than keep revising the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
How about the Gaming Goose channel?
Gaming Goose, I actually I used to talk to that dude all the time, and like,
yeah, so did I, and then he became, you know.
Yeah, he just kind of faded off. He's just kind of like, fuck you guys, and then went off and did his
He might be going on blistered thumbs soon.
He's funny. It's funny as hell about him, because he always said that I had the biggest ego of everyone. And he has the biggest ego of anybody on Earth.
He's on that website like fucking God Game or something, I think.
He's on there too? Jesus Christ, what are they hiring?
God, he's on God Game?
Maybe I'm thinking of Oxlong. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
No, he's trying to get a job with blistered thumbs at the moment.
In the chat, this is before Spoony won with the guy with the glasses. This was before that, you know. you got to think back. As I say, and Monty hates it, back in the fucking day.
Back in the day.
Monty's an idiot. Screw him.
Yeah, we know.
Well, he's 17. Give him a break. He's a kid.
Yes, but he whines. I'm just saying.
I'll give you an example. I'm reading a screenplay. I'm trying to read it because the formatting is fucking terrible, and he knows it's terrible, and Schlosser knows it's terrible because he said the same damn thing I
Formatting
said.
is terrible.
And fucking, I'm trying to read it, and I'm trying to like just get into the thing he's talking about. And he's like, what was his line that he threw out where he's like basically just like fuck you, despite the fact that
I'm not sure.
Let me find it. Hold on a second. Stop bragging about your sexual endeavors, Polo. No, I will not. Okay, let me
Spoony. I like it in my ass.
Let me find it. I go, well, one thing is very apparent, unfortunately, maybe because we talk in here a lot, but it has you all over it. Better way to say it is, I can tell you wrote this. And he goes, okay. So it's shit so far? Is it bad? I think it's bad. This is like a span of 3 seconds is writing all this. Also, check this animator out. So I watch it. I say, he says, he's interested in this whole thing, and I go, He goes, yeah, I know, you don't give a shit. Like, what the fuck? I didn't say anything.
Hey, just Master Reem, to answer your question, I think the Save State Gamer was probably the best Irate Gamer parodist like out there. I don't know if I mean Andrew saw him, I think Mark saw him, but you guys saw him.
I like Irritating Gamer. I thought he was good.
He's good, but I just think that the Save State Gamer is just his production value, his jokes were just top notch.
I like Joey Drunko, to be honest with you, because his shit was all over the place, but I really laughed a lot.
I just don't think it's very hard to even parody the Irate Gamer at all. No, so I think
I parodied like 15 fucking reviewers in one video I had up at one point. And, like, people were like, they were trying to figure out who I was making fun of, and I included myself, my own little antics.
I remember that. That was hilarious.
That was fun to make that video. Funny thing is, that video was from 2 years prior. I just chopped up bits and pieces of something, and I managed to make that video. And I was like, God damn, this is terrible. It's like 50 other reviewers at once. And I realized it was originally an Irate Gamer. It was supposed to be just an Irate Gamer complete piss take, but at the same time I realized it has little bits of everything in it. So I was like, fuck it, let's just put it up. They cut out the part where I'm playing Castlevania 1 and then I switch over to another Castlevania, I switch over again to the other game, and I don't say anything about it. Because Irate Gamer, one thing that always bugged me was when he did Ghouls and Ghosts or some shit like that, he like used 50 different versions of the game. They never explains why he keeps changing the version of the game.
It's not, he just can't get the graphics right on his emulator.
Yesterday, watching the Irate Gamers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles review, and seeing that motherfucking spotlight that he used in that fucking thing on that fucking pizza, I was like, you motherfucker. I felt like I was ripped off. I felt like I was betrayed. Like, I was like, you're going to use the same effect and say the exact same fucking line in context with everything that AVGN did? I was just like, I was so pissed.
Yeah.
His fans said in his defense that you can only say so much bad things about the game.
They're all talking about fail sessions in the room. God damn, forget it. That was crap.
Why don't you do a live fail session right now?
You can't do a live fail session. Besides, if I had you guys back when I was doing fail sessions, it would have been a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
It all boiled down to me making fun of them for what they were playing, and it got too technical. Something I noticed about Reupload later on after rewatching is it wasn't funny because they were making fun of the person's ability and skill at something like that. They were making fun of the person themselves. It seems mean and everything, but man, those guys suck at video games.
Mario condoms. Good shit.
Fucking Darkness to Curse and Rinjo, I swear to God I was going to rip every one of those videos to shreds because Brave Fencer Musashi is one of my favorite games, and those videos were just like...
I love that fucking game, dude.
They did... Have you seen that Reupload, what they did with it? Or the whole
I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen
they're just talking about their gay lovers in bed playing
it. They literally... Rob, it's like it's shot in their bed on a camera 50 million miles away from the goddamn TV, which is up in the corner somewhere. It's like this little white box. And all they do is talk about random shit in the background the entire time, doing the game absolutely no justice.
Yo, Das81 in the chat. I don't know who's the hottest chick in that guy with the glass, but I'll tell you who's the funniest. That fucking Obscure Sloopas, the new chick on there, she's got great reviews. Like great
she's
reviews.
okay. She's okay. I'll admit she's okay for sure.
The hottest chick on that guy with the glass.
Goggles is hot.
What about Iron Liz?
He's
Iron Liz. Oh, he's alright. Iron Liz. Yeah, I admit it. I admit.
Honestly, I think Iron Liz, to me, she's hot.
Iron Liz? Well, I hit it.
Totally.
So,
ballot.
Girl?
Apparently it is, according to people on there.
She's the best. It's like Alicia Witt meets Janine Garofalo.
Well, I think what blows my mind the most about that guy with the glasses is how shitty the site is laid out. That's what blows my mind the most. Is
It's
like
really unorganized. That's
it's fucking ridiculous. Like, I mean, it's better than what it was like last year. Last year it was even worse. But like, it's still a terrible setup for the amount of money that they fucking pull in. They could get this fucking website looking at least halfway fucking decent.
Spoony stole stuff from the Irate Gamer.
Yeah, I was just watching stuff on his thingy just because.
The fuck is that?
I wanted to.
That's adorable.
His side is trying to take over his show.
I agree.
If you watch the FFN thing, it's like, oh my
Asalieri,
god.
is that your wife or your daughter?
That's my wife.
Asalieri's robbing the cradle. Jesus.
Not by much.
It's gotta be at least
Thanks for helping him.
Art.
Who the hell is talking? Who is that?
His wife.
Oh. I'm so confused.
Asa, you didn't tell us Crane was visiting you?
Her voice isn't that low.
I'm married to Invisible Queen.
Excuse me, I have more balls than that guy, and I'm not even a guy.
But you,
Wow.
you don't understand. I am a man. I have to have balls. I have sex. I challenge you to a single. You accept, woman?
Challenge you to a
Do you
what?
accept a single?
Sing off? A fucking sing off?
I challenge you. I challenge you.
He thinks he could sing now because he plays Rock Band 24/7.
Yes, I play Rock Band free.
Your wife, you've been challenged to a ball contest.
The theory that Invisible Crane is Iron Liz, I don't think there's much substance to that.
Invisible Crane challenges you.
No, it's
I have more nuts contest.
What do I have to do? Actually beat a video game? Already done that.
But my twitching penis needs to be stroked, and I think you should do it.
Christ's sake.
I'm sorry, but I'm married. That means I'm committed and I don't grab into other people's pants.
No, please don't come after me.
This girl's
Do it. Oh.
I'm gonna beat that little twat's head in with my frying pan.
No, please don't come after me, please, no.
Not only does this woman have a cute voice, but she has like balls. I like that.
Balls of steel.
She has more balls than Crane, that's for goddamn sure.
God damn it, no, please, I already have winger dingers.
Or bring Joel in this room. We'd have to tie a fucking stake around her neck to get Joel interested. She's not dressed like Chun Li.
Please, Mrs. Woman, don't hit my balls again. I don't want to think I have AIDS. I can't get AIDS again.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he once said he had AIDS because his penis hurt.
Andrew,
that was when I was 10.
Andrew, play one of the fucking clips.
When he was 25.
I have the audio of him when he was hitting on Lily Livers, and we had random DCE in the room. And
oh, I remember that.
Yeah, we gotta play some audio of him.
Yeah.
At least something,
Hey,
like a
no,
minute long or something.
No, wait, I don't.
Oh, what about the song that he sang?
Wait,
no, Armake left. Armake is no longer here with us.
Wait, the Lily Livers thing, is that
He's still here.
Is that with the stake around the neck when someone made that comment?
Is that Puerto Rican chick that he was flirting with? And
No, I know.
It's like the Lily Livers thing is like 2 hours long. Shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's huge.
Christ.
Yeah, that was the thing. I remember that.
You mean after editing?
No, before editing.
Oh.
I haven't gone over it with a fine tooth comb.
After editing, it's 4 hours and 72 minutes long.
Somehow, the editing edited in 2 hours.
Holy shit. I'll be right back.
Oh, mate, so I'll go and have a puff in his light bulb.
Hey, Mark, where are you in the grid? You smoke electricity or something.
No, I was gonna go use the men's room, and I'm listening to you talk shit about me behind my back. No, I can't hear you.
Armak, are you gonna go find Eeyore's tail?
You're so hilarious, man. Why aren't you on TV?
I'm gonna go in the bathroom and hit my head on the sink and come up with the idea for the fucking capacitor.
Hey, Mark, say hi to Ray Romano for me.
Yeah, say hi. Yeah, also to Harold Ramis too.
Fucking, do you know how many people from this area of New York talk like that?
I'm from that area in New York, and I don't talk like that.
Well, you're the one exception to the rule.
I'm the exception to the rule, yeah.
I'm not even from New York, and I don't talk like that.
Well, congrats.
Oh, thank you, Armake. Holy crap.
Do you still get people commenting you sound like Christopher Walken?
Yeah, like almost every fucking day.
Oh, that's a compliment, man. Yeah. Fuck. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I would say that too.
Who's the Scottish guy?
I'm not a guy. I'm a boy.
I'm not fat. I'm just
already established that the Scottish guy doesn't have balls, therefore...
Invisible Liz.
So, yeah, apparently Team 4-star. And I was like, what?
Oh, Team 4-star, they do Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Alright.
I thought it was some sort of Twilight bullshit, dude. Like, we're Team Jacob.
Your wife should be in a production of Annie Get Your Gun.
Yeah.
So I just got done watching the fucking. Did everybody watch Spoony's fucking review of his Final Fantasy finale?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, man.
Yeah.
Oh my!
I felt really underwhelmed. Really underwhelmed.
Yeah, I was too, man. Like I knew that
pretty
motherfucker.
Good for me to poop on.
I knew that motherfucker.
Poop on.
I just watched Spoony's Final Fantasy X series review thingy.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was terrible.
Let me just put it this way: nothing says like funny like Spoony's dressing up like an aged '80s rocker and let us show in his man tits and gut.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing says it like that.
In my ass.
Going into it, I knew that motherfucker could not resist dressing up as something.
Spoony has to. Spoony has to go to the gym.
Video game character.
Actually, I don't know if Spoony can. I think he has like genetic heart disease or something.
No, because I seen images of him just now from like his latest. God damn, is he getting fat?
He's gotten out of shape. That's the thing.
Well, he looks thin fat. I mean,
he looks now. He's starting to look like
they have a term for that. That's called skinny fat.
No. He's in shape. Round is a shape.
Round is a shape?
Yeah, but he's not round. He's more like oval shaped than anything.
No, but he's in shape, isn't he?
He isn't as fat as Joel, so he doesn't think he's fat yet.
Oh.
Shut up!
He's fat.
I'm not fat. Big fat.
he's the Joel.
I'm not fat.
No, Spoony is the Joel.
I am muscle.
Honey, he actually hit on me in the Monster Rancher LJ community, and he didn't know who I was.
What?
Oh,
what?
Oh,
that ain't nothing.
Oh, shit.
Judah Hanzo was flirting with you?
Go on.
So dirty.
Hey, let me just put it this way. Dude. I can't resist a good tap. That's all I'm...
Yeah, there's a fucking chicken McNugget attached to it.
There's nothing wrong with a good tap. I mean,
he wouldn't be able to find my wife.
One of these
instead
days
of Destiny
I'm gonna find that
Destiny
picture
Zero
of
2,
him
I have like I have an entire thing where it's just like Chun-Li having wild freaky sex with Misty for about 3 chapters, and I masturbated hard to it. You know what? I'm gonna masturbate to it now.
Yeah, he couldn't find my wife's vagina if a picture of Chun-Li was taped to her vagina.
Let me put it this way, man. Here, listen. Here, your wife might as well be called the Virgin Mary because, let's put it this way, Asalieri, you're not exactly the thinnest man in the bunch. I don't know how...
His voice, did you just break your virginity on that one?
No, I did not.
Yeah, you're sounding like an old boxer now. An old trainer.
No one will have sex with me.
You broke your cherry? Or
no longer.
Damn, bum.
Get up, Rock. Get up, Rock.
How fat he was like, wow.
Oh, which one was it? I'm literally rubbing my cock against the TV. That one?
Really good. Okay. Let's see if... All right, let's see if getting closer to a computer will work. Oh, wait, I broke a computer. Whoops.
Holy shit. Down for your chat.
No, it's like...
Down Phoenix gets a shout out for getting me Stalker on Steam.
The Monster Rancher, the Pokemon, and the Dragon Warrior community is on LiveJournal.
Nerd!
And he found me.
Nerd!